So here's the deal. Like, I know people that listen to this show, I might have developed a bit of a reputation over the years as having meltdowns at times, as coming unglued, as ranting even. But I'm sorry to disappoint anybody that might be expecting me to do that about Monday Night Raw. I have, in the stages of grief, reached the acceptance phase with Monday Night Raw. I have literally canceled my cable, and there are ways to watch Raw and SmackDown. I find ways to watch SmackDown. I don't have any interest to watch Raw. I will do anything else other than watch Raw. Raw is torture. It's torture. Baron Corbin has had 20-minute matches in back-to-back weeks. Who thought that was a good idea? Raw is a terrible show with terrible characters and terrible writing, filled with awful tropes. How many times on Raw does someone get knocked outside the ring? And we realize that we'll find out what happens next when Monday Night Raw rolls on. And they go to a commercial. And then the heel gets the heat. And the entire heel heat period is during the commercial break. And they come back, and the babyface is in a chin lock or something, or an arm lock. And then the babyface gets fired back and does a fiery comeback. And they do their comeback, and then they go to the finish. That is every fucking match on Monday Night Raw in 2018. Every last goddamn one of them. Except the ones that go 20 minutes. They have 2 times where somebody gets knocked outside the ring, and they go to a commercial break. They also have all these fucking tropes. Every single match has either the heel inadvertently running into the post before the babyface makes the comeback, or the babyface runs into the post before they, start getting beat up. Whatever agents are putting together these matches, every single match, it seems, has to have somebody running into the post. I mean, I have reached the point where, I didn't watch Raw live, but in preparation for this show, I watched the clips on YouTube. I couldn't even watch the clips on YouTube without putting it at 2 times speed. I had to watch the entire Roman Reigns, Kurt Angle, and Baron Corbin thing at 2 times speed because I don't have the pain tolerance to endure the entire thing at regular speed. If there was a 3 times speed and I could interpret what they're saying, I would probably watch that. This just was a show with maybe 1.5 good segments and way too much boring garbage. I mean, there's not a good thing I can say about this show. Even the good performers like Kevin Owens are stuck in extremely transparent moments like, I wonder why he has a stage at the top of the, his own set at the top of the ramp when every WWE talk show since 2003 have been done in the ring. I wonder what's going to happen here. I mean, the show is, I'm not going to have any like macro thoughts on the show or micro thoughts on the show. Like I'm not going to dissect Bobby Roode and Mojo Rawley, but I just want to say that on the whole, this show remains an unmitigated disaster, and it is worse than it has ever been. And it is primarily because it's boring as fuck. And even Ronda Rousey, who I think everybody pretty much universally agrees is taking to professional wrestling pretty well, is getting the worst coaching from whoever is telling her to walk out on stage looking like a complete fucking idiot who's just totally, I would think that she has the Eugene gimmick if I was watching the show for the first time. Just this dumb fucking slag-jawed hick that's just fucking so happy to be on Raw. And then when she gets in the ring, the comical just like, I'm so happy to be here. I'm mad now. Like, fuck off. Like, it's the worst acting. It's trash. And her fucking terrible promos, all of it sucks. And, Rezar, I don't have any interest in watching Rezar matches. I don't.
Well, wait a minute. He took on Titus.
I know they can't even figure out how to pronounce
it. By the way, that has to be my favorite called it in the history of RBR. Is last week Paul pointing out that Rezar was going to beat Titus on Raw this week.
Well, you have to be even. This is not even. I don't take a lot of credit for this. Anybody with half a brain could predict this.
Just the fact that it's it is that predictable. Is what? Look, what the fuck are we doing?
I want to.
It's so predictable. Nothing unexpected ever happens on Raw. You know, why don't they ever just fucking have just like a fun segment where it's like, holy fuck, there's Goldberg, just for like coming out and spearing somebody. Like, there's nothing that's fun ever happens. Nothing unpredictable. I mean, like, there's never like a legend. Like, I was expecting to see him here. It's always the same. It's like Paul said, it's a rerun. It's the same shit every fucking week, and it's intolerable. And, you know, I wish that there was some kind of a disaster relief fund that we could contribute to get like Kevin Owens and Alexa Bliss and Seth Rollins to SmackDown. But you know what? Sometimes you have to just deal with your losses, and unfortunately they can just stay on that show. And I feel so good not watching Raw. It's so helpful. Anytime I get angry watching highlights or whatever, I just take a deep breath and I go, Ashanti. Ashanti.